So here are some top tips that you need to know if you're looking to maximize on the opportunity that social media affords us today. Let's get into it. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Chanella, tuning in from St. Andrew, Jamaica. If you're new to my channel, over here I talk about how you can leverage content to bolster your business growth across social media. So let's talk about social media management and some of my top tips which I give to my clients every single day. The first one is that video is king. But that doesn't mean that other forms of content are redundant. Now, what do I mean by video is king? Back in the day, if you remember on Instagram, photos were the best thing to be posting on the platform. And then it moved into carousel posts. But because of the evolution of TikTok, video has given a different appetite to social media users. And this is why video has become the king of content types, if you want to call it like that. The point that I'm trying to make is that if you're a small business owner or if you are hiring a social media company, you need to be integrating video content types within your content mix if you are looking to stay relevant and actually connect with today's day and age, just attention grabber, really. This does not mean that you can't post carousels or images or still graphics or, GIFs or GIFs, whatever you want to call them. It all depends on what your audience tends to respond to the most. If you find that carousels have continued to do really, really well with nurturing your existing audience, then what you can do is anything that you want your current followers to know, if you want to help to nurture your current followers some more, you can use carousels to do that. But in terms of reaching new customers, primarily on Instagram, I do encourage you that you do so through video based content. So, we just discussed that video is king, and you might be thinking this means I need to be on a video based platform in order to connect with my audience. Not necessarily true. The thing is, you want to be posting on a social media platform that you know for sure your target customers are using. If you have done your research and you found out that majority of the people who have purchased goods from you, who have engaged your services, are hanging out on TikTok mostly, then TikTok needs to be the primary platform with which you are posting on. So you need to ensure that you're choosing the right platform. I want to say if you are a business to business model, then LinkedIn should be your primary platform because that's where you're going to connect with decision makers and business owners and managers and directors, and those are the people that you're going to need to actually make a decision for your service. And this is a very important step because I have seen so many people waste their time on the wrong platform. Also, it's important to take into account the type of business you have in the sense of whether or not sales is something that you should be primarily looking to gain from social media. There are some business models where the top stream that you're going to get the most money from is through outreach. It's through taking up the phone, making phone calls. It's through actually visiting your target customer and having a meeting face to face with them. It's through emailing and cold calling, but not so much posting on social media. However, this does not mean you cannot be on those platforms. It's just that you have to kind of treat those platforms as your billboard, as an invitation to a loyal community that people can just come and be nurtured. All right, I'm actually really loving these tips, guys, and I promise you that these are advice that I give to my own clients. These are advice that I take for myself, and these are advice with which I practice even in my 9 to 5 job as a content strategist. So trust me, you're getting like some rich content here, all right? Today's day and age, it's important to understand that organic marketing will have to be coupled with paid marketing. What does this mean? A lot of times people are very hung up on, I want to grow organically. And while that is amazing, and while you should definitely thrive to grow organically because organic traction and organic traffic tends to be the most qualified and loyal type of audiences. So I'm not at all discounting efforts to get organic reach. And I am not saying that in today's day, you cannot get organic reach. You can. However, depending on your business type, depending on your budget and depending on how quickly you want to see return on your investment, you may have to consider paid advertisement to help bolster the organic efforts that you've been putting out there on your platform. This looks like boosting an ad or boosting a carousel. This can look like engaging influencers and having them to market your product. The truth is that organic reach takes time. And if you do not have the time to sit and wait for that content to mature and actually build an audience enough for people to want to start buying from you, then your best bet is to put in some money on the table. Now, can I tell you that this next tip is probably my most favorite tip because it's what's going to change the game for you, my friend. You need a unique selling point and a unique way in which you can demonstrate such selling points. In marketing, one of the great questions people often ask or business development officers would ask is what makes your product or service unique when compared to competitors? And when you're about to launch your business on social media, or if you already have a business on social media, you want to be asking yourself the same question. I truly believe there's nothing new under the sun. People are going to have like minded ideas, but this does not mean that you can't be unique, even if you're providing a similar service to someone. It's a very important question that you need to ask yourself because social media can be very saturated for several different reasons, and people need something to remember you by. And this is why I added that you need a unique method by which you're going to demonstrate that uniqueness. All right, so we're making our way through these tips. I have two more for you. The first one being you need to be a user of the platform you're looking to dominate. I cannot stress this enough. If you are a solopreneur, meaning you're the head cook and bottle washer, as we say in Jamaica, you're doing the financing, you're doing the marketing, you're the face of the business, you're the CEO, you're everything. I understand that you don't have time, or time is like so hard for you to grasp in trying to manage everything. But posting something on social media and then not revisiting the platform until you have to post something again, it's not going to work. It's not gonna 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 work. This is one of the hardest things that my clients have to struggle with, which is why eventually they're like, Chanel, just handle the full social media management for me. I just don't have the time. And I guess that goes into my next point, which is knowing when to delegate. So let's just talk about the two of them at the same time. I do understand that when you're just starting out, if you don't have a consistent stream of income, then it's very hard for you to outsource someone to help you with your social media marketing unless you have a budget to pay that person for a period of time. So if that's the case and you're not able to can delegate, you have to be intentional about the platform that you're looking to dominate. These are social media apps. If you are not engaging as a user on the app, don't expect that you jump on today on Monday and post a reel and it's going to go viral. And the next time you come back on a platform is Thursday to post the second post for the week, and that's going to go viral. That's not how you're supposed to be using social media. It's more than posting. You yourself need to be a user of the platform for so many reasons. You need to be responding to comments. You need to be, looking out for like minded people in your industry and connecting with them. You also need to be visiting your followers page, leave a comment or two, keep top of mind with them. Being a user of the platform also helps you to appreciate the different trends that are coming up in content, and that helps you to really craft meaningful and relevant content for your audience. Try to take like half an hour or 15 minutes during your lunch break every single day and just hop online and scroll a bit and laugh and like some stuff and comment on some stuff and reach out to some persons and actually have meaningful discussions online. Just give yourself 15 minutes every single day to just be engaging on the platform that you're looking to dominate, and I promise you that you will see a difference in your engagement rates online. All right, so those are all the tips that I have for you guys today. That brings us to the end of today's video. I've just been so honest and transparent with each of these advice. It's the same thing I would say to my client. So please jot them down, run with them. If you guys have any more questions about this, please follow me on Instagram at the Content Hub JA. You can reach out to me and ask me any questions. You can also leave those questions in the comments below, and I'll try to respond to each and every single one of them. Thank you guys. If you've made it this far, you are awesome. And I do hope that this video was enjoyable for you. Please give this video a like so that YouTube can actually share this video and recommend it to other persons like yourself who could really benefit from this advice. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video, and I'll see you in my next one.